Most INFPs engage in ego-defensive survival games when they feel confined and insecure, or their values are undermined. They frequently repress their genuine emotions throughout this stage to look more rigid and impenetrable than they are. As a result, people could misinterpret them and think they dislike them or discriminate against them. When listening to others, they frequently weed out anything that seems unfavorable or irrational. As the situation worsens, individuals start to believe that they're the one person genuinely attempting to act morally or positively influence the world. As a result, they develop a growing sense of superiority towards or intolerance for others around them. Here are some poor coping methods for INFPs. An emotional closure. Another undesirable INFP coping strategy is to become distant and heartless toward people. As a result, they maintain peace in a relationship and prevent losing their temper, being upset, or hurting others' feelings. Isolation. The healthiest and most effective course of action is to keep to oneself, particularly if you frequently encounter those that irritate and bother you. But in actuality, one of our most fundamental wants is connection. Furthermore, true resilience is the capacity to live in various social contexts without being adversely affected by any one of them, to the point that being alone becomes the preferred state. Specific individuals must undoubtedly be given boundaries and distance, but that's usually the exception. Avoidance. Although it may seem like a more manageable approach to handle the troubles you're now facing, pushing your problems back will make them eventually find a way to come to the surface again, perhaps due to a trigger. When INFPs utilize poor coping techniques, they may project their problems onto others to distract themselves. They probably don't intend to do this. Instead, they're just trying to find a method to relieve some of the pressure. It might be difficult for the INFP to truly transcend loss or sorrow from an experience when they're feeling overtaken by those feelings, especially if others do not allow it. However, most of the time, INFP coping strategies can be beneficial and center on giving themselves space to think things through on their terms. Nostalgia. To deflect concentration from the past and figuratively want to return to a familiar zone of comfort, INFPs gloss over their history to the extent that they become nostalgic for the times when they were thrilled. Escaping into imaginary worlds. Most INFPs accomplish this via reading, watching movies, or daydreaming during their morning commute. This coping strategy isn't bad in and of itself, but when used excessively, it becomes unhealthy. Worrying as a form of protection. When INFPs worry excessively over time, they frequently attempt to protect themselves from something they fear. The issue is that fear is typically a feeling rather than an actual event or situation. As a result, they cast a demand for authority on imagined future problems because they seem so out of control and unsure of how to handle that feeling. Your mind uses worry as a means of becoming ready for future events. You might not be aware that the sensation you're terrified of is the one you're currently having. Please let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. Thanks for watching this video.